Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3, Realm of Chaos, and the third part of my Astragoth. Is it Astragoth? I've played a lot of Chaos Dwarfs recently. It's very hard to know which one's which. He's the mech one. He's the mech one. He's got robot legs. He's basically what is it? The Sisters of Battle that have the penitent machines? He's basically like one of them. She is pretty natty. All right, last time we had a poll. Of course, this is the support. I'm going to call it the supporter campaign now, because you've got your YouTube members, you get your Patreon supporters. I'm going to call it supporter campaign. Bring it all under one umbrella. Exciting times. And we had a poll. I put them on straw poll because I just like it. Just makes it easier, doesn't it? It just makes it easier. Also, I should say, this is coming to you guys first. There's a bit of a channel announcement. I'm going to create a new channel. So there's going to be a second channel. And the second channel is going to be for sort of longer running campaigns. Because I had a chat with Legends of Total War, who is fantastic. Fantastic guy. What a guy. I know he's a bit of a controversial figure for whatever reason, but genuinely, whatever you think about his content, he is just a nice guy. He's just genuinely, he just tries his best to help people, which is, you know, really nice. So had a chat with him, and he was sort of, you know, explaining to me how the YouTube algorithm works, which you think I should know. I've never really given a shit before, but he was sort of like saying about, oh, well, you know, these are some things you could maybe try. And so one of the things I wanted to give it a go is basically having a second channel. And the reason for that channel is to put any Total War campaign that goes over about 12 episodes, I think, is then going to start running on the second channel. So episode 13 will be on the second channel. The reason for that is that as campaigns go on, people lose interest, which is totally understandable. So at the point of the 13th episode, a new campaign will start on the main channel, which means effectively there'll be two campaigns running at the same time. Now, how does that affect the supporter campaign? Well, very little. The 13th episode will be on the second channel, but obviously you'll just get a link to it, as per usual, so it won't really affect you. But it will be on that second channel, so then when it starts up on for everyone else on the main channel, the 13th episode will then be on the second. I'm calling it Monsters Abound Supplemental, like the captain's log. Yeah. Anyway, it's basically I've basically flipped the colours. It's got a black background and a red Minotaur icon. It's like Mirror Universe Monsters Abound. Oh, he's got the goatee. He's the evil one, probably. So that's kind of what's happening. I'm also going to do that with like other series, but probably like reduce the number. So like maybe like, you know, any other series I do maybe gets to episode 6 and then goes on to the other channel. And I think that the other channel just means I can muck about a bit more and have some things that hopefully, because the way the YouTube algorithm works is bullshit. It's basically if a video does really well, that's great. If one doesn't do so well, then it just fucks you up, which is bullshit. And I hate it, but I feel like maybe this is a good, I don't know. It'll either do very well or it'll fucking kill me, and it's basically 50-50. So we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, Gorduz is going to dodge him. And oh yeah, we had the poll last time, and with 46.32% of the votes we're going north to take out the Skaven. So we're going to secure some more territory, which is not necessarily a bad idea, because obviously we've only got a couple of provinces at the moment, so yeah, securing more, probably a good shout. Getting more of those raw materials as well, probably a good idea. I do want extra defenses here if we can get it. So ideally, I mean, I would like a big gun. But actually, because Karakungor is kind of like the first line of defense, isn't it? If someone comes through, they're going to have to go through Karakungor. So defense is there, big gun at Silver Pinnacle, and then with any luck, we can use the big gun to save our asses, our little dwarven asses, because those things are, I mean, fucking legit. Oh, Fucking love me some big guns. Okay, let's send, I don't know, you. And somewhere we can get labour, like there, I guess? Like there? Could send armaments? Slightly risky. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's do something like that. I'm a little bit concerned about Grimgor, but he hasn't tried to kill us yet. We're at war with these guys, but I'm not too concerned about that. Got some magma cannons on the go. Everything's looking fairly cushy. Let's say we could definitely do with some more raw materials. Sightless have been obliterated. Didn't see that one coming, did they? I'm a simple creature. Right, we're going to book it over here. Before someone goes, you do realise you can underway. I'm like, yeah, no, I can march faster in the mountains, so I don't need the underway. I checked. Didn't help. Right, I'm going to save the big gun. Don't think we can get it next turn. We're going to have to continue to save. What do I want to do here? So we could do that. This would give us more raw materials and armaments per turn. Which seems like a good option. So we're going to do that. We're gonna do that. And ideally... we don't have defences here. I would like defences here. And we're gonna save for that big cannon, because that thing just is so fucking useful. Hello. You're on a peace treaty. No. No. I can't remember why I declared war on you, but I'm assuming it's for a very good reason. We'll get numbers superior, yes, because, you know, more hobgoblin archers. Good shout. Tower settlement buildings gain additional +2 conclave. That's useful. And winds of magic power reserve +3 per turn. That is also useful. Okay, you're going to run back here. So we got to be mindful there might be ratties around. But if we can like grab and then defend this side, that's the plan. We'll get the big gun. And ideally okay, you have a garrison, which is fine, plus the cannon helping. Falls of Doom and the forts, not so good. So we just got to keep an eye on that. I don't want... What? Right, alright, you've taken Demon Stump, but you definitely... I guarantee Grimgor cannot take Zarna Grunt. Even Grimgor can't take Zarna Grunt. It just isn't going to happen. He says nervously. Upkeep reduction sounds good. Let's get that. Definitely. It is going to cost us some... Hello. Oh, it's Zartan. It's fine. Military access. Yes. And you're going to offer me money for it. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to cost us armaments, but I think that's getting that early is a good shout. And then we're going to move in here. We have found... ratties, as we expected. Yes, we're going to declare war. There. Oh. Oh. Well, that's problematic. That's problem. Unless we go. Yeah.
You have insulted Kislev.
I'm sorry about that. How about that?
Your acquiescence.
There we go. Right, give me some money and I'll fight your war for you. How about that? And then we don't have to declare war on the Gore Queen, which is probably good, because I reckon she'd be pretty fucking shitty. Right, we're going to turn this into an outpost. I'm thinking outpost, factory. Capital. You know what? archers. Let's go with the archers. Right, more money would be good. Yes, that would definitely more money. More casualty replenishment rate. I'm on board. I'm on board. I'm hoping the ratties don't have a huge amount of stuff. If they're at war with Kislev over there, maybe they're busy with those guys. So we'll just continue our little rampage. Okay, it's one army. That's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not an issue. You are... Now, they can underweight, can't they? Will they, though? I'm tempted to, like, bring you down here. An ambush, and see if we can get an ambush. Convoy, we'll go with better scales. Is that... We've already got the convoy. Okay, you're returning to capital Montaigne. We're just going to leave. We're going to leave that because, frankly, it seems like a waste of time to recruit another guy when there's already a guy on his way back. I would really like defenses here. If we continue to save, we could get defenses. Let's do a little sacrifice there to help with that. Okay, we're gonna stick with our guns. We're gonna stick with what we've got for the moment. Drazarth, what's up, buddy? You want a military access treaty, and you're gonna give me some money in exchange. Yes. More than happy to take that. Reinvigoration. Network of watchtowers that encircles Arnogren reports a small humanoid approaching from the west. Thinking it's one of our cousins, we scramble to meet it, only to find the curious creature has no beard and speaks a crude dialect that we Dawizar barely understand. Deciphering enough to get the gist of the matter, it would seem that this visitor is offering a bewildering array of food, the likes of which we are seldom seen in the Darklands. Merrily, it continues on its way. What? Okay, weird. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, it's a halfling. It's a halfling is what it is. No beard, it's short, has lots of food. It's a halfling, right. Yep. Right, so grab that. You are going to be an outpost as well. We are going to... what's this? The Watered Mountain... Wait, why does that have work? Where does the High Pass have workload? Oh, that's the World's Edge Mountains, that's why. Does the World's Edge Mountains have workload? Doesn't, does it? Must be the High Pass. High Pass! There we go. We've got workload there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we got some stuff there. Fine. Fine. Right, we need some workers in here to do the work. We could always move some, but that's going to cost money. And I kind of want to keep my money. Ooh, what's going on there? That looks like it's under siege. What I want to do is upgrade this. So we're going to continue to save. I think we can get that next turn. In the meantime, Seep Gorge is going to get upgraded. Now, this will mean we have like 2-3 entrances into our realm. Over here, over here. The only slight problem is that we'd need an army here to block anything coming through the pass. I'm hoping we can, like, kill these guys ASAP. And then Miss Gore Queen can kind of just get over herself, you know? Because, frankly, she just needs to... She just needs to suck it up. I would like Dark Sacrifice. We could get Architect. I mean, I don't think we super need that right away. Burning Wrath is fine. Hero Capacity, again, not that super useful. Okay, we'll grab this. That will mean that the Bull Render Centaurs will be slightly less. I could recruit you. Kind of tempted to put you in this army. Okay, I'm going to leave you in reserve because we've already got some blunderbusses, so let's leave it at that. Meanwhile, Bull Centaur boy. I mean, it just felt like 400 armaments for 3k does not seem like an awful lot. I'm going to send you up here. Something like that. Something like that seems good. Right, does anyone like us? You guys like us? Who are you? You're actually at war with those guys. Well, in that case, fuck off. The Seducer of Slanesh, can we get you on side?
Our intimate relationship will last an eternity.
Okay, good. Wow, you guys kind of like each other? Alright. Alright, that'll work. We'll do that. We might have to beat up Kugath, but we'll worry about that later. That's not an urgent problem. I don't know if Grimgor has just like thrown himself at the garrison. I mean, this is a big beefy garrison. Oof, Grimgor looking pretty scary actually. He is just, what is it with Grimgor and just expanding like a fucking mofo? That guy. Hey guys. Peace treaty. Nah. I kind of want your shit. Man-eaters. Yes, I'll take some man-eaters. A commander has claimed a large number of labourers for his own purposes. Oh. No. I mean, well, if you're going to do that, just, you know, wipe them off afterwards at least. At the very least, such an act is presumptuous, if not plain treachery. While he is too well connected to kill out of hand, we may be able to ensure he at least serves our purposes on a mission of our design. The only question is where to send him. It's the rear echelon, which gives us casualty replenishment, to the home front, which gives us plus 200 labour. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Good. We just, we need some more labour, don't we? Okay, we're gonna... Now, this is where we could potentially underway. Is that actually worth it? I mean, not really. Not really. Doesn't really make much difference. Right, we'll take Karag Vlarg. That is potentially where they've got some beefy defences, so... Okay, we can't see anything as of yet. Just keeping... Fuck. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck. Do you not have better things to be doing? Fucking son of a bit. Right, okay. 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 Needs to say that is problematic. Okay. 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 Right, we need to mop this up quickly and then race back down here to deal with this. I was feeling pretty good about being able to leave that. Okay. At least we didn't do much here. We've got a fairly beefy garrison. And the army is mostly miners. Still, annoying, certainly. We don't even have the big gun. Okay, we'll retake it. What do you want? A non-aggression pact? No, because you're at war. All right, we knock this little problem on the heads. It says Pyrrhic victory. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff actually. That's a shit ton of stuff. Yep, Chaos Warriors, lots of slingers, all that shit. Tell you what we'll do. Tell you what we'll do. Actually, you know what we could do? Tell you what we could do. We could, like, back away. I was hoping we'd have enough movement to attack him. We don't. Shit. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Never mind. Hopefully they'll come and attack me anyway. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, we're going to merge these. What we got? Black shard armor. So we've got 2 black shard armor. They're kind of garbage. Oh, another obsidian blade. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking legit. Pretty happy with that. So you can have an obsidian blade. We've got 2 swords of bloodshed as well. This is pretty good. We've got a train operator. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Okay, you can have a train operator. Casualties captured post-battle. Experience for Chaos Dwarfs. Sure. All that stuff is good. Okay. You get some of those, lads. Tech-wise, ammunition caches? Oh, we don't really run out of ammunition. What about industry? We could maybe do that. Income from trade tariffs? Seems like a good shout. With any luck, these guys will come out and attack us. And then we can just batter the shit out of them. Zork, Grand Inquisitor, is what are we doing? We were doing hard to hit, I think. Yeah. Yep. Right. We can beef this up. This is fine. If we lose this, not the end of the world. We hold the Silver Pinnacle. That's got a big gun. That's the main thing. That's all we care about. Big guns. Big guns and hats. Oh, it's an underway intercept. Okay. Okay. Thanks for the labour. I'm surprised they didn't attack me, actually. They've got an army in there. It's a bit weird that they're sitting in there, just sort of letting me... I mean, that is a lot of rats. Guess we just siege them down. What are those dwarves doing? Are they just hanging about? They probably took quite a lot of damage, so they're probably replenishing. That's in mind. Let's get a couple of blunderbusses. Another one of you, which is fine. We've also got these blunderbusses, which we can get on the way. And then we're out. But you will be taking attrition, right? Right. I mean, I feel like the garrison here may not be brilliant, but backed up by a big fucking gun should be fine. Coulson, what's up, buddy? You want a peace treaty, and you're willing to pay me a lot of money. I'm going to take the money. I'm sorry. Oh, they're just sitting in there. They're just sitting in there, taking the attrition. Right. Okay, we're racing back over here to relieve the city. Or to Karavlag is this one, isn't it? Right, if we can get some siege towers up, I reckon we can take it. And we should be fine anyway, but I think siege towers will just help a lot. I just remember the siege against Clan Rictus in my Drazoth campaign. Income from refinery buildings would be quite nice. We do... I think we're doing this. It's going to take 11 turns, and it's going to cost us some raw materials. But I think it's useful. So we've got a little convoy. Where are we going to send you, big man? Could then send you to the Haunted Forest. Doesn't really seem that useful. Now that will be going past the Angry Dwarves, so they're probably not going to be super happy with that. Grungzint is a potential, I guess. Oh, I was going to send it through the Angry Dwarves. Okay, the Bay of Blades, but that's not really going to give us what we want, which is... Okay, we could send you here. We could send you here. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's dispatch you in that direction. Kugath is mopping up, which is fine, because Kugath likes us. I don't like you that much. Not that much. And raw materials looking pretty good. I was saving for this, didn't I? That's what I was doing. I was saving for that, and then I completely forgot about it and spent the raw materials on other things. But that is kind of what I'm all about. Manfred, how's it going, mate? You want an aggression pact? Yes, let's have an aggression pact. Let's be friends. That's fine. You are just slowly dying. You are in no position to do anything, and you haven't actually taken that yet, which makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. Get that gits, which just spawns some hobgoblins for us, which would be quite nice. How are we looking here? Close victory. Let's... I do not like those Chaos Dwarfs. I don't like the Chaos Dwarfs. You know what? I'm gonna give it one more turn just so we have more siege towers. Just because I think taking the wall from Chaos Warriors is going to be kind of rough. I could upgrade this, but I genuinely don't see the point. It's nice to see that Grimgor has been unable to get past Zarnagrund, which suggests that I'm not in any immediate danger. He says. Right, we're building you. Let's grab that. The raw materials starting to flow in. Fantastic stuff. That's what we needed. Okay, we have the 2 siege towers. I did say we were going to do it when we had the 2 siege towers. We've got the 2 siege towers. Let's do it. That's very wobbly. It's a very wobbly. It's very industrial, isn't it? I guess I should have not be surprised. I don't think having... that seems like an industrial accident waiting to happen, but I guess that's Chaos Dwarfs all over. I've not actually seen the Chaos Dwarf siege towers yet. They look they're pretty cool, don't they? Ah, they're a big ball. Of course they are. It's just pretty standard, isn't it? Right. Okay. The AI is doing this weird thing again where it like groups its units at random positions across the settlement and then filters them towards you during the siege, which kind of makes life a little bit easier. We managed to move into... I hadn't realised we were in range of these guys, but it's fine. We're having a bit of a traffic jam over here. That's also fine. Guys, please, get a fucking room, alright? Don't do it during the battle. Wait till afterwards, guys. I don't mind. I'm very open-minded, but just, keep eyes on the prize. Fucking Jesus. I mean, literally. Anyway, so we've reached the walls. Hobgoblins on this side, pouring out. Meanwhile, the Chaos Dwarfs in the centre. Disgorging. We're already through the gates. Backed up by the Bull Centaur. I need to get some more Bull Centaurs. I fucking love these lads. Their jam brings all the boys to the yards. Very satisfying. We've also got Mech Daddy in here as well. Does Mech Daddy regenerate? Because I feel like he does, but I don't... Does he regenerate? He's a wall breaker. Are you sure? Can Astragoth kick walls down? That seems... I mean, I know he's got the robot legs, but they're only little legs. What's he do? Just kick the wall until it falls over? Alright, whatever. I guess. That's fine. Anyway. Got a nasty little assassin here. He needs to be dealt with. Right, with the towers now secured, we can bring in our missile units. So now moving up onto the wall. We'll bring the blunderbusses to set up on top of the wall. They have actually, and I'm really pleased by this, they fixed like units on a wall, not firing. If you notice the Astragoth campaign, when I put the blunderbusses on the wall, they it was very sporadic fire. But in this battle, they actually do fire properly, which is great. So they did actually fix it. Well done. I mean, I don't know why that should be such a surprise, but CA, and as much as I love the Total War series, are not great at fixing shit, are they? They seem to take for fucking ever to fix things that you just go, this should have been done. This should have been done. I mean, I was looking at the Nurgle tech tree in the stream the other day and getting quite angry about it because the Nurgle's tech tree is shit. Like, it's absolute garbage. And that should have been fixed like a year ago, right? It shouldn't have released in that state. And yet it's just a really weird tech tree. Like, take a look at it, especially for Immortal Empires, because like one of the first techs that Kugath could research is a reduction in recruitment costs and an increase in growth in Chaos Wasteland, which you go, okay, well that sounds alright, until you realise that Kugath starts on the Dragon Isles fucking miles away from any Chaos Wasteland. Like, what's the fucking point? And then he's got like 5 techs for dealing with specific factions, which is just weird. He gets one for dealing with Kislev, one for dealing with Norska, both of which are fucking miles away. Another one for dealing with Zich, again, miles away. He does have one for Ogres and Cathay, which is, I guess, okay, but it's just weird. It's just really... It feels like someone phoned that... You know, someone had the job to do the Kugath tech tree and just knocked it out in about 10 minutes without really putting too much effort into it. That's what it feels like. Right, so with the enemy units now filtering towards us, you can see swarming down this hill. We're kind of like being quite hesitant about it. I mean, they're not... They don't want to get into range of the blunderbusses, which is, you know, understandable. The blunderbusses on the wall there do have a slightly increased range, which is quite nice. And any unit that gets into range of that is going to be absolutely shredded. But as you can see, they are actually firing in volleys now, which is great, because they weren't. But they are now, so I'm assuming that has been fixed. Chaos Warriors, that's it. Move into range, the blunderbusses, guys. Thank you. Ooh, they are not having the best of times. Looking at the troop numbers, you can see they brought 5,000 guys, but we've cut down half of them already. The Chaos Warriors charging towards our front line, but will they actually make it? They're not super happy about being decimated by blunderbusses. Nope, I think they're going to... Yeah, they're going to retreat. Yep, off they go. Fantastic. Right, the Bull Centaurs up to 445 kills. 1,000 damage dealt as gold. I mean, they are mostly killing clan rats and Skaven slaves, so it has taken quite a while, quite a few kills for them to get to that point. But, you know, it is happening. Good work there. Astragoth up to 242 kills. Just kicking people to death with his little robot legs. Some storm vermin hanging around. I think if they're being nervous about coming towards me, I think the best option is just to head for the Victory Plaza, because then if we kill them, great. If we don't, then we'll just take the Victory Plaza and win that way. Job done. Storm Vermin trying to stay away from the blunder. You know, they're staying away from the blunderbusses. They don't want to get. They do not want to move. They're skirting around the edge there, trying to stay as far away as possible. Unfortunately for them, they can't stay out of range of the archers, and then they accidentally retreat into range of the blunderbusses and get a volley there. Clan Rats falling back as well. Zorak carving his way through everything. He's got 163 kills. I mean, he's doing pretty well for himself. Hobgoblin spawned in there by Gorduz. Gorduz has how many kills? 57. Okay, not great. Not great. But he does buff our Hobgoblins up. I think once we've finished off these Skaven, we probably want to like give Gorduz to a different army, and Astragoth just gets a shit ton of of Chaos Dwarfs. And also, probably want to give him some more bull centaurs. God, he's having the time of his life, isn't he? It's like, you know, he's not letting things... He's not letting the fact that his legs and arms have turned to stone slow him down, which is... It's a feel-good story, isn't it? It's a feel-good story. So we're leaving a few of the blunderbusses up on the wall, and then we're bringing the rest of our forces... There's a lot of dead bodies there, isn't there? That is a lot of dead bodies. We're bringing the rest of our forces to come and help out and push towards the Victory Plaza. Use some blunderbusses up there just to like pick things off. But we're gonna nuke these clan rats because I haven't nuked anyone in a while, and I'm feeling a little bit testy. So there we go. Oh, that the sound, the boom as it hits. You know what? It's the sound equivalent of cleaning your nether regions with that original source mint shampoo. You know, it kind of burns, but in a good way. I actually got some cheap stuff from Aldi. It doesn't burn, and that doesn't feel as good. But you know, times are hard and friends are few, aren't they? So you have to make savings somewhere. So I just get a slight tingle in my nethers, not the searing pain of the true mint. Never mind. We continue to wail away on the clan rats, carving our way towards the Victory Plaza. I'm just using the... because basically, I'm feeling like if we can get some good AoE spells in here, we should be able to knock out the entire enemy garrison. Considering they're down to... yeah, not much anymore. A little buff there, blessed with filth, but I'm going to hit them with a hammer. Let's see what works best. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yep, that has killed quite a lot of those guys. It starts a little bit of a rout there. Astragoth up to 410 kills. It's pretty legit. Zorak has taken quite a lot of damage, but he's still murdering his way through, isn't he? Still murdering his way through. Bless him. And some Hobgoblin Cutthroats being spawned in there. That looks like that's going to do it as the enemy garrison starts to break. And there we go. Army loss has taken effect. And finally, we have control of the city. Oh, that's a lot of dead ratties. I probably didn't need the... I'm kind of tempted to... It's not that much more, is it? Do I spend some Conclave influence? I could spend... I could get to level 3. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as level 3. I think that's the play. Get the Marble Quarry. That's nice. I think we're going to need defences here. Yes. And the defences. I'm kind of tempted to turn Kurak Peak into a factory. And the reason I think that might be the best option is because this is kind of on the front line. So we'll convert that to a factory. We'll grab Kraz and that will be another outpost. Get Dark Sacrifice, because this reduces the cost of Hellhammer, but Hellhammer is a really good spell. Like, it does a shit ton of damage. I would really like Astragoth to have Eruption, because I think that is also a really nice spell. It's a bit of a shame he doesn't, but there we go. I guess you can have Scarred Veteran, and you can have... oh, I don't know, like Replenish Troops? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I thought we were kind of at risk here, but they haven't really done anything. So as long as we can, like, mop this up. What's the public order like? Ooh, not great. It's not great. I think we may need to do some of that to try and offset some of the catastrophic public order problems that we have here. I would like more money. I mean, there's no reason we couldn't, like, maybe just raid Kislev a little bit. How does
Your lifeless corpse shall be dedicated to the blood god.
Okay, I think it's safe to say Valkyrie doesn't like us very much. I feel like she's overreacting personally. I think she just needs to get over that. That's my opinion. Looks. Oh, are you at war with Grimgor? Oh, you are. Good. Good. Okay, as long as someone's keeping Grimgor happy, that's fine. You may want to go for our convoy, but to be honest, I think if you do, you'll probably come off worse. So, yeah, you might not be super invested in that. He might do. I don't know. I don't know how much he wants it. He wants it. Okay, fair enough. Oh, he does have friends as well. Oh, that's a lot of fucking ogres. Mind you, I've got the settlement garrison coming in to help as well, so could be worse. Well, they certainly are going to throw a lot of ogres at us, aren't they? Fortunately, we do have some assistance in the form of the garrison from the nearby settlements. Is that going to help? Well, maybe. First things first. The Soul Grinder is actually very, very good at picking off enemy characters. Look how much damage it does. Like, you know what? That is very respectable. So I'm just going to leave him to be popping off at the enemy generals, try and assassinate them for us. Meanwhile, the Ogre Balls charging in. Taking a volley of fire there. We're getting lots of knives being thrown at us. So Chaos Dwarfs in the front, missile units behind that. And then in the rear, we have the Man-Eaters. It's like a last line of defense. Plus, if anything tries to get around behind us, the Chaos Dwarfs should be able to hold the line. They do have charge defense first large, which should help them against the ogres. Oh no, it won't help them against the ogres, will it? Because ogres have ogre charge, which means when a unit is... yeah, so when attacking a braced charge defenders, this unit only loses half of its charge bonus. So there we go. And then with General, Rog is currently fleeing from the battle, and looks like the first wave has been seen off. And enemy General down to 650 health. He's shattered. However, enemy reinforcements are now arriving. And that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Is that like a... Well, I guess it is like a... So you can't actually get around there. Maybe I should have, like, defended this. Would that been better? I don't know. I quite like this. It's fine. We do have a few units trying to flank around us. Our reinforcements have arrived as well. I mean, it's only like 4 units of Nurglings and 2 units of Plague Bearers, something like that. Maybe... yeah, 4 units... Yes, yeah, that's it. The Plague Bearers are fine, I guess. We do got some ogres coming in behind, but that's why we've got the ogres behind us to prep for that. Otherwise, we didn't actually use much of the ammunition to see off that initial army. Some of them did survive, though, sort of milling about, but we're going to have to wait for the enemy reinforcements to get into range. Of the units coming in from behind us have arrived, but the Man-Eaters are going to, well, it's actually kitties, so they're kitty eaters. That's it, they're nomming down on some delicious pussy cats. So anyway, there's more ogres coming as well, some ogre balls, but frankly we outclass them quite significantly, being that we're Man-Eaters, so we're just going to charge. And, yep, that's pretty one-sided. A few units actually attacking us. The Saber-Tusk pack, some Noblars, and the enemy general is moving into range. We're hitting him with the Soul Grinder. Again, very potent. You know, if you had like three Soul Grinders, you'd be able to kill off enemy characters so quickly. The enemy, not enemy reinforcements, the friendly reinforcements are just dicking about. I don't quite know what they're doing. They're not very fast either, so it's not really helping me that they're not... Like, guys, can you come and help, maybe? Please? A little bit? Okay, the Soul Grinder is almost out of ammunition. It's only got 5 shots there, so we're not going to be able to kill Gutblot. But we should be able to do enough damage to him, so a couple of volleys of Blunderbuss will see him off. How much damage it does. Oof. That is a lot of ogres, mind you. Yeah, that's a lot of ogres. Fortunately, our friendly reinforcements are pulling off some of the enemy army, so that is some help. But they're prepping for another wave. The ogres coming back for round 2. They didn't do very much damage the first time round. And once again, this goes very badly for the ogre balls. Getting smashed. And here comes the charge. Brace! The Soul Grinder's out of ammunition, so he's charging in to help out defend the front line. The Blunderbusses need to pick off as many of these ogres as possible. Just don't stop cheering and shoot the fucking ogres, you dozy wankers. Thank you. Okay, so far so good. We've thrown in some of our man-eaters to help fend off the saber tusks. Actually doing alright. Doing alright. Our allies are, again, keeping them busy. Not taking very much damage. And we're actually starting to envelop them now. Gonna move the blunderbusses up. Continuing to spray the enemy with liberal missile fire. That's why I wish I had like another unit of blunderbusses. Make life so much easier. Never mind. Okay, we need to take out that tyrant. I mean, meleeing him is an option, but shooting with blunderbusses is so much faster. A few arrows coming in there as well, and he is terrified and fleeing the battlefields. Continuing to rain fire down on their heads, but it looks like there's a bit of a mass rout occurring. Do get trapped, but it's not really a big deal. If we could pick him off, just finish him off. Well, to be honest, just making sure the enemy army is routed, all the better, and then we can pull our forces back. These rallying units will return. However, if they come back like piecemeal, one by one, it means that the blunderbusses can pick them off, along with the hobgoblin archers, of course. It's a lot of not super happy units there. Of course, the enemy general is shattered as well, so he's legging it. The garrison is still fighting, is still holding them back for the moment, but to be honest, just keeping those guys busy is super useful for us. All we need to... We've still got loads of ammunition on the blunderbusses anyway. And if we could just pick off unit by unit. This is in the bag. I was a little bit worried when I saw the number of ogres. A tad concerned. But it looks like, yep, there we go. Units facing us are either shattering or fleeing or dead. And it looks like a mass rout is about to kick off. There we go. I don't really need to chase these guys down, to be honest. The caravan will move on next turn anyway. I do think the AI maybe needs to think carefully before picking on caravans, because they can be quite nasty. Hey, buddy. Nah. I'm afraid I am going to have to wipe you out. It is unfortunate. I mean, for you, obviously. For me, it's quite good, actually. It's working out rather well. Right. We're going to move you up. We've got Brotish Overseer. Increase for construction costs for all buildings. Oh, lovely. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Eh? Never mind. Okay, we've got the factory there. That's good. So we want the defences here. Let's upgrade this as well, because the sooner we get that upgraded, the better. We do. I mean, we've got enough labour here. We're gonna need more. I think if we get the garrison here, and then also have the cannon here and the garrison, I think this is fairly safe. I'm cool. Unless they throw a couple of stacks at me, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Which is not to say they won't. But I'm feeling pretty good about it anyway. We need... Let's go better scales. Good job. Good fucking job winning that fight. Nice work. Also, that'll make Kugath like us, because he will get... Oh, we didn't get the battle assistance. That's a shame. Still, we did bad things to the ogres, and Kugath appreciates that, which is nice. I think we kind of saved him as well. He may... This is why we need the defences here. We do have the cannon, and the garrison there is beefy enough that if they do attack, they're not going to have a great time. You are... Wait, what? Oh, you're... Is that... Oh, that's your name. Okay. Okay. In fact, we didn't do any renames. Let's check the old... Let's check the old renames, shall we? Let's have a look. Let's have a name suggestion. Sir Topham Hatt. What a pick. A strong... Sir Topham Hatt. A strong first pick for a name there. So Topham Hatt's going to defend Khazid Urkelzaz. Once he's there, we'll build the garrison, and then hopefully we can then strike into the well, retake my goddamn settlement, basically. Either way, we've got some more territory here. This is good. We make, we lost a settlement, but we gained 4. I'll take that. I'll take that exchange. I think that works for me. So construction, labour costs, blah blah blah, all that kind of good stuff. We're gonna go and kill you. Doop 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 doop. Boop. And outpost. There we go. There's a couple of guys here. Now they're both going to be not super happy. I'm going to hop out of the city, because that means they'll probably attack me rather than lay siege to me. Not that I'm overly concerned about them laying siege to me, but it does kind of piss me off. So we'll limit that. We do have... I quite like Flamestorm. That's good. We could get pit. I mean, Burning Wrath is a bound spell. Sure. Sure. Why not? Right, don't need that. We're going to build that one. Yep, there we go. We're going to upgrade... I think upgrading this as quickly as possible. We did kind of burn through our conclave influence a little bit. I mean, I don't really want that. Is there anything here that I kind of want? I'm kind of like all of the, like, I don't really care about that. I don't really need that. I don't really need that. I think we save for the next rank. I mean, now we've got this nice little chunk of space here. Obviously, you are not super happy about my... Yeah, you don't like my military actions, which is a shame. Construction, yeah, because we got a lot of building to... Got a lot of building to... I forgot to move Sir Topham Hatt. Never mind. It's probably fine. If we slap him in there, Build defenses, build that up. Then we can push forward, hopefully wipe out the last of those dwarves. Right, in you go. Okay, you're there. So we get the defenses here to be on the safe sides. And... kind of tempted to say that as well. Kind of okay with that. This is fine. Would like to get that. Need a little bit of extra cash. We need to save for a couple of turns. You didn't actually... I thought you would charge me, but you didn't. You've also kind of run away, which is kind of irritating. Because if you run away... Do you have any settlements left? You don't, right? No, you've got 0 settlements. Right, okay. So, the problem is, as long as you're alive, you're pissing off Valkyria that you're dying. And as soon as you're dead, she'll start forgetting about all of this nasty business. I'm sorry, Valkyria. I really needed the... I need the space. Needed the space. Okay, well, with those guys dealt with, I'm going to hop in here just to up the public order a little bit. Let's build that. Do we have it here as well? We don't. Ideally, we want them sort of like, you know, giving... I mean, that'll probably help public order in multiple locations, which is obviously quite useful. And I'm going to save my pennies so we can upgrade this. Yeah, okay, looking at labour. Okay, fine there, fine there. We've got good raw material stockpile coming in. We need to turn it into... I mean, armaments actually we're looking pretty good with at the moment. Do we actually... We haven't given you anything. I do quite like the extra powder. The magical attacks... I don't know. Charge reflection's quite nice, though. I'm going to get charge reflection. Because I feel like getting... Oh, thank you. Getting charge reflection... Oh, that actually means we have enough money to upgrade this. Lovely. Getting the charge reflection means that if they charge the front line, they have a bad time. And that's... Considering that we are concentrating mostly with these sort of like, you know, the missile units and the artillery... and wants a nice strong front line that can rebuff any attack. Having that charge reflect, I think, is very, very useful. Basically turns the charge against them. Makes your boys significantly tankier. You want a peace treaty? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Now, where'd those ratties go? Oh, they're over there. I mean, I don't... Like, I mean, anything you attack, you do realise you're going to die, right? Like, you've got nothing. You've got literally nothing. We could just get some orc labourers. We just stock up on some orc labourers. Oh, goodness me, we're burning through labour. We need more. There's my caravan going. Okay, once the caravan arrives, and it's arriving their next turn, our labour problems are solved, so, you know, bish bosh bash, jobs are good. Meanwhile, I think Astragoth... Now, if we have a look at the old drill, there is... If we get a military alliance with Kugath...
Have you brought the Skaven bladders?
Who are you at war with? You're with the Crimson Skull. Did I peace out with them? About the Mountain Eaters. Do I care? I don't really care about the Mountain Eaters, do I? Fuck those guys. Fuck those guys. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get Kugath on side, because that would make my life significantly easier in that respect. So, let's try and get Kugath on side, I think. Meanwhile, we do have... What's this? Karakazorn. Okay. There's a couple of minor armies. Now, we don't really need to go into the Empire, apart from down here. What's this? Summons Kadai Fireborn. Is that just plus 70? Is that 75 a turn or just 75? I'm assuming it's 75, because 75 a turn would be insane. Defeated Dwarves of the Grey Mountain. The ever-burning helm of Grungni. Wow, that's really nice. I mean, that's literally insane. Mind you, minus 15% workload requirements. Oh, I mean, that is very nice. Ooh, I mean, that's a tough choice. I think I'd probably go and use it for the drill. I'd probably go and use it for the drill. I think... Where is the... So this is just an army, isn't it? There's also an army down here. I think we need to come down here and get this one. What's this one? So missile strength plus 20% for missile infantry. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. Alternatively, upkeep reduction recruitment cost. Jeez. The healing salve is quite nice. The corrupted salve, I mean, plus three control's quite nice. So there's like 3 of the main ones, isn't there? So that's character experience. I could take or leave that. That is quite nice, though. I mean, it's not as good. It's not as good as the helmet, but then the campaign reward for that is really nice. I think... So this army's moving. That army is on the move, so I think we go after it. I'm going to say I think we're probably fairly safe. Mind you, they are expanding. I'm thinking maybe we like come down here and help out. I feel like we can probably get another army if need be. Once we've got this set up, right? Once this is all on, you know, building up, and we've got the raw materials, and we've also got the money, I think this will be fine. So I think we need to start getting the relics. Got blocks. What's up, mate? A peace treaty. I'm going to say no. No, sorry. What do we get? An ancillary and a magic item. Got an Oath of Contempt and Armor of Destiny. Both very nice. Both very nice. So this gives physical resistance for everyone around you, which is quite nice. Pretty good. And we got like Armor of the Fort. Let's merge these. And Armor of Fortune. Yeah, let's merge those as well. Okay, this is kind of garbage. What do we get? Did we get an Armor of Destiny? Did we really? Jesus. Armor of Destiny is pretty good. Pretty good. Ever-changing blade we decided was kind of shit, didn't we? I could give you, but I don't really care. You can have a Shield of Potlos, I guess. Biting blades is kind of ass. And sure. Sure. I'm sure it's famous last words, but we're gonna... I'm sorry, you laying siege to me, you piece of shit. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Okay, Clan Grittus are dead. I'm hoping Valkyrie's now just going to get over that.
Still your tongue, so I may rip it from your mouth.
Okay, she's not super happy. She's a little bit cranky. It will get better as long as she is she busy?
Still your tongue, so I may
she's
rip
fighting
it from
Kislev.
your
I think she's going to be pretty fucking busy. So with any luck, she'll just leave me alone and I can just ignore her. That is the dream. We still haven't quite got... Is that caravan still on the go? One turn. It's there in one turn. Fine, it'll take at least one turn to get there. Fine, whatever. Alright, we're gonna... I don't like this guy hanging around. I feel like we can probably take you. So I'm going to go and hide in the trees. Be one with the trees. Well, you say that, but I am one with the trees. So fuck you. Got that upgrading. That's fine. We got right. We go with more money, more money, more money, more money, and more control. Okay, public order is fine here. Could be better. We're going to upgrade this because we've got the armaments, and eventually I would like the Dreadquake. We do have the Immortals. I think maybe we're going to give Gorduz to Sir Topham Hatt and give Astragoth a full Chorf army. He's going full Chorf. I think that's the plan. Do I want more money, or I could save for that? I think we save for that. I think we save Greasus. Think very carefully before you want military access. All right. I don't necessarily see a huge problem with that. You don't like Grimgor, which is good because I don't like him either. Convoy completes. Perfect. Still, didn't massively help. I mean, mind you, the workload here has increased. It's got slightly worse, but that's fine because the raw materials we're producing are more than we need. I'm going to get the miners because that's going to increase the amount we produce, which can only be a good thing. Oh, mind you, do I want to do that? Yes, I do, because we've got the marble quarry here. I am going to need to have the defences here just to be on the safe side, but I have a desire to get rid of that. Is that actually going to help? I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to regret this choice. I know I'm going to regret this choice. It's one of those choices which I know is going to come back to haunt me, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, here we go. So we're going to give Gorduz. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. I'm taking all of that. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Okay, we do that. In fact, well, I can get the Immortals in here eventually, but first we're gonna kill us some dwarfs. Well, you should have thought about that before you pissed me off. Charge reflection, not useful for a character that's going to do a lot of charging. Sundering attacks could be nice, but I'm gonna hold off. Meanwhile, cargo capacity, I guess. And then we've got, right, we got you. Where are we sending you? Somewhere which gives us more labour. Somewhere like here. It's only 397, but it's also only a three turn John A. Genet. Did we not get any, did I already send someone all the way over there? Maybe. Maybe. Right. Ideally, I'd actually want more money rather than armaments, and I'm kind of thinking, actually, do we need the defences? No, probably not. I probably shouldn't have built those. Never mind. We'll build the defences in Karakungor once we've retaken it. Ah, they ran away. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised. Raid, save mountain, save mountain. You fill me with sweet sugary goodness. Okay. Those dwarves blighted by the forces of chaos. Blighted. You hear that? Bloody blighted. Okay, that's mine again. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll upgrade you immediately. And yes, so we're going to get the gold panners. I am going... Yes, because I need the cash. I need the extra money. We need to build these provinces up. So top right. So, how much money do we have? Okay, so Topham Hats. Come over here. You're going to trade that. Not that you want labourers. You're going to get rid of them. However, what you do want is blunderbusses. That's quite a lot of blunderbusses. And then we're getting the immortals in there. And then that is quite a shooty army. Pretty fucking shooty. I kind of want to get this, but also I want more shooty. And income, yes, we basically want to beef the shit out of this. Get that money flowing in. Because we've also got gems down there, so that'll also be quite useful. And I just need to ensure no one's attacking me. Good. Helm of Discord is fine. Those dwarves are legging it. Okay, we're going to hop down there. So Topham Hat is going to... Actually, I wanted you to just sit there. That's it. Do a little ambush. Keep an eye on things for me. Cheers. Weapons assembly line? Maybe. All I need is more fucking labour. Jesus. Kind of want to do this, but I think, yeah, okay, we'll do it. I need to raid. There's some dwarves down here. I'm fairly sure they'll make good workers. Interns? Yeah, that one. So we just keeping an eye on Grimgor because we have no defences in the north. Valkyria.
Die weeping like the snivelling coward you are.
Sure. However, how are we feeling in ourselves? Because I feel like you kind of... This doesn't seem like it's going down as far anymore. It seems like you're coming to terms with the fact that your friends are dead. It was... Look, it was a shame. It was a shame. It was a shame, wasn't it? I think everyone would agree it's a shame. However, I did need that stuff, so... Okay, you... I feel like Sir Topham Hat can take those guys. I feel like Sir Topham Hat's got this. I am going to hop down. There's Ungrim. Right, Ungrim is not going to be a happy bunny. However, we are producing oodles of raw materials. Money is looking good once again. This is fantastic. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. Yeah, more of this. More of this. What we got here. I'm tempted to... We don't need hobgoblins, do we? Get rid of the fucking hobgoblins. Do we need defences here? Or just more money? The Falls of Doom. I think probably defences, just to be on the safe side. Grimgor is just over here. He might not have the... He definitely... Okay, he definitely has the balls. He definitely has the balls, but he might not have the time, I'm hoping, to deal with me. Oh, I'm getting the communing altar. It is going to spend some more conclave influence, but mind you, we can actually... Does that spend that immediately? I don't know. I'll spend it next turn. Did you just call me Gormless? I mean, you're not the first. You're certainly not the first. How much conclave in? Okay, 270. That's fine. Okay, in that case, we could potentially grab one of these. Let's... The Dreadquake's always nice. I mean, summoning the Kadai, though. Summoning those lads in Super useful. Okay, this isn't going to help us immediately, but like 90 interns a turn? Does that? It doesn't really work, does it? Okay, let's just meander down this way. There's Ungrim. He's got a lot of Slayers. However, one thing about Slayers, to slay, they do have to get into range. If they're shot to ribbons before they reach you, they're not as good. So I'm thinking maybe we just shoot them. Let's get the future of the Dowizar, because that'll give us some extra magic shit. I'm not going to build the outpost. Do we have any potential deals going on? Okay, you don't like me. Why? I'm a strategic threat. That's fair.
The plague weaver.
Are you... Okay, that is... Okay, what about...
What gifts do you bring?
What about if... I feel like you're doing quite well for yourself, Kugath. I'm pretty pleased with that. What about if I declare on the Crimson Skull for you? No? Is that... It's not quite. Not quite. What about if I declared war on both of them? That would do it. I'm thinking we do this. Let's be friends with Kugath. Get the military alliance. He's not generally the best friend to have, but I'm going to give him a chance. Then we can build an outpost, can't we? Right. You outposts. Where's the best place to build an outpost? Okay, is there any... Okay. The Sunken Sewers would be the best place. Seeing as that is your capital. Okay, we'll slap it there. We'll slap it there. It's like you're mopping up those ogres, which is good because it means I didn't have to do anything. They just kind of died of their own accord. I said I'd help him, but I didn't actually have to. Is that not the best way? If you offer to help someone and they say, no, it's fine, because then you get the kudos for having offered, but you don't actually have to do anything. The worst bit is when you say, do you need a hand? And they go, yes. And you're like, fuck. Fuck. Do we just want to go for Grimgor? Not Grimgor. Ungrim, that's the one. Ungrim, he does have... Okay, we're just going to go for him. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Ungrim. Fuck you. Suck a dick. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Oh, that's a lot of boys, isn't it? Hey? Have I got a full stack? Maybe. Oh. What I love about Astragoth is he's so quick. I mean, yes, every time I see him sort of like booking it across the open field, I have the desperate urge to say, they're the wrong trousers, Gromit! But he's very good at harassing enemy units. And then, like, so basically he's lured Ungrim's forces towards us, including one of the Quarrelers, which is one of these units I desperately want to take out. Killing the Quarrelers is going to be key. Because, while I'm shooting the Slayers, I don't want any return fire. I mean, Ungrim is the other issue, because this guy is fucking... Oh, he's so... He's pretty hard to kill. Generally. He's unbreakable as well, which obviously makes life, you know, way more fun. So his army's advancing. We are perched up on the hill. Blunderbuss is in front. Because I'm feeling pretty confident about Mech Daddy and Zorak's ability to keep enemies at arm's reach. And plus, of course, we got the Dreadquake battery as well. Just going to come in handy. Beep beep, motherfuckers! Let's see, get the fuck out of here. Obviously, Slayers are problematic, especially the giant Slayers. Oh, I mean, apparently people are complaining about the magma cannon being too powerful. I'm kind of like, well, it is. I mean, it is strong, I guess. But it's not really. I don't know. I guess people don't like the fact that it kind of like snares units. It's like if you hit people with it, you can see they kind of get stuck, constantly being staggered by it. So I guess if maybe it didn't stagger people, that would be fine. That like a compromise, because otherwise I think the magma cannon is generally fine. I've definitely had worse damage done by artillery. I mean, I get, you know, it does do a lot of damage. 144 kills. That is quite a lot. So trying to take out the quarrelers there before they reach our lines. Mech Daddy and Zorak running backwards and forwards, doing a serpentine, dodge, flurry, thrust, boss, riposte. Twirl, pirouettes. I don't know. Anyway, not important. Okay, they are now moving into range of the blunderbusses. Got a nice long line. What do these guys do different? Oh, do they have oh, these guys have got suppression, right? I mean, you can give suppression to all your missile units, which is, you know, quite strong. Ooh, okay, the right flank is being protected by Chaos Dwarf Warriors. They're just going to hold the line along with the Bull Renders there, but obviously we have to be careful because Slayers do have that anti-large. Doing a lot of damage to the Slayers. We're going to try and get them all grouped up around Zorak. Meanwhile, we need to kill off Ungrim. Okay, we've managed to blob up a lot of these Slayers, which is great. I hope they wanted to die by extreme artillery bombardment, because if not, they're massively disappointed. However, that's wiped out the vast majority of them, which is great. Ungrim is currently fighting Mech Daddy. Unfortunately, he's got his back to the blunderbusses. That is a grade A mistake on his part. Wow. Boop. Okay, well, he had a bad time. It's probably the fastest I've ever killed Ungrim. Normally he's a massive pain in the ass. Good times. Right, the Slayers continuing to advance up the hill, but there's not very many left of them. Good. Meanwhile, on our right flank, we are continuing to hold back the Slayers. You know what? The Bull Centaurs actually doing quite well against the Slayers, so I'll give that to them. And we're currently moving our blunderbusses around the flank. Now, the main army's broken. They're now routed. They're shattered. But of course, the Slayers are unbreakable. And considering this army is mostly Slayers, that does mean that we have that slight problem in that they're not running away. So we've got to kill them the old-fashioned way with guns. And the guns are pretty effective, but they're also pretty effective on my guys as well. They are definitely more effective on the Slayers, but yeah, our boys are taking some damage there. So we're going to get the Bull Centaurs, who seemingly have done very, very well, actually, with 92 kills there. They've done very well for themselves. I mean, they always do. They're just great. Just going to charge into the rear. This will potentially do some damage to them, but we can always buff them up. Give them a little bit of extra armor. with the fire thing, cloak, whatever the fuck that's called. Cascading fire cloak, there we go. Armor piercing damage and melee defense. We don't need the armor piercing damage against the Slayers, obviously, because they don't have any armor, but still. The melee defense will come in handy, I guess. Well, I guess the problem is Slayers don't tend to, you know, be taken as slaves, do they? I guess I will take a factory. Is that a good option? Don't know. Not entirely sure. Let's have a look. So, do we have any resources here? Not really. We do have the Deface Shrine, which is kind of fine, I guess. As long as this army doesn't want to come to play, we're actually fairly safe. Particularly because if we can take their settlement, they won't have anything. They shouldn't have an army down there. I doubt anyway. I could be wrong. I'll hold my hand up if I am wrong. We want it, well, if we upgrade this, then we can get the gold. Should be nice. Oh, the gem? Gem. I don't really, I mean, that would be better off here, wouldn't it? I quite like having the one factory for the extra 30%, I think, because that's giving us almost 2,000 raw materials here. I would like more money, though. Seek Gorge. Yeah, if we upgrade you, then more raw materials. Even if we don't quite have the labour to cover it at the moment. But that's because our labour has... the labour we need has increased. I kind of want these guys. I'll get those next turn. And I think firing drills, just because... the blunderbusses shred everything. I fucking love those guys. So good. Alright, I think we roll up. I think we just take Karakadron. I think we take Karakadron. So poll for next time. I grow concerned about Grimgore. With that said, it does look like Goldtooth is sort of like taking it from roughly from behind, which is fine. Kugath, I think we're gonna be Kugath friends. I think that makes sense. So the first major relic, I think we're it looks like this is on the move, but it's hard to tell exactly where it is. I think it's just, it looks like it's like just around here somewhere. I think it's around here somewhere. So if we head down here, we may intercept them and we can take them out. So I think the obvious major relic to take is probably the major ancestor relic of Grungy. Now, if we're aiming for this one first, what do we want to do with it? So empowering the Great Drill is obviously quite important. Is there a point we could... There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... It's only 7 here, isn't there? So, effectively, could we... If we claim them all for ourselves, would we fuck ourselves over? Anyway, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go for the Major Ancestor Relic of Grungy. But, do we want the Corrupted Helmet of Grungy or the Ever-Burning Helmet of Grungy? So that's going to give us reduction of 15% workload requirement for raw materials. Raw materials consumed by buildings, minus 25%. And then construction costs, minus 25%. Amazing bonuses. On the other hand, the Ever-Burning Helmet, which would give And a fucking area bonus. Now, the flaming attack is kind of meh. Melee attack is fine. Blinded, though, reduced, so anyone that gets hit by someone with the blinded imbuement reduces melee attack and defense by 20. It's like having a constant helm of Discord. Is it Helm of Discord? Constant Helm of Discord, just on all the time if you punch someone in the face, which is pretty good. So, do we want the Corrupted Helm or the Ever-Burning Helm? That's going to be the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.